We've got afternoon baseball coming up from Tropicana Field. It's the Battle of Florida, the Marlins and the Rays. Next. Well, the Florida weather can be unpredictable at times, but we are inside Tropicana Field here in St. Pete as MLB The Show gets set to bring you another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, a battle for supremacy in the Sunshine State as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And hi again, everybody. Alongside longtime colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, I'm Matt Vasgersian here to call the balls and strikes. And as we get started, Rex, I'll turn to you first. What are you planning to keep an eye on in this one?
Well, one guy to keep an eye on is the 2009 NL Rookie of the Year, Chris Coghlan. Raise your hand if you saw this coming. Not me, but he was sensational as a rookie last year. I don't see a sophomore jinx coming here. He's going to be good.
All right, Rex, we'll hear from Dave in a moment, but first let's get to our starting lineup for the visiting Florida Marlins. It comes to us courtesy of our friends at State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. A look there at the Rays defense as they feature a first-time Gold Glove winner Evan Longoria at third base, plus a former winner Carlos Pena across the diamond at first. And standing in is Hanley Ramirez as we are ready to get this one going. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
And for the most part, he's been held in check in the series so far, just 2 for 9.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
And he could get that average up over 300 if he could come through with a base hit right here.
Ball 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And he's making him throw a lot of pitches to open up the game here. Guys get to see what he's got.
Fouled back. Now a fastball that stays straight, but I think he just missed it as this is hit in the air to fairly deep center field. Upton is there to put it away, and Ramirez is kept off base to start the ballgame. And with that, we'll give you a look there at the scouting report on the 24-year-old right-hander. Leadoff man retired. Here's the left fielder, Chris Coghlan. First pitch to him. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
That's not a bad spot to miss with a fastball. He'll do okay if he can keep it down there throughout.
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
That's a foul.
And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Now the pitch. And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. And no one can get there as it falls.
Well, it had been a series to forget until that point. His first hit in 8 trips, so maybe he can get things working again.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and in steps the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon. And there he goes towards second, fouled back. On the ground here for Bartlett, this might be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to Pena, a double play, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. And now the starting lineup for those Rays looks like this, and it's again brought to us by State Farm. Rick Vandenherp will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. And here's the shortstop, Jason Bartlett, now to get us started in the home half of inning number 1. And he starts him out with, well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, and you hate to see a call like that on the very first pitch you throw in the ball game.
Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Helms is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, not always an easy play heading towards the stands out there in left field, but he stays with it to make that look easy.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Ooh, and that one pretty much just burns off the outside edge.
Outside, 2-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Evan Longoria will stand in now, and he enters working on a 9-game hitting streak. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there for strike one, 0-1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
And now I wouldn't be surprised at all to see this next one be a changeup in the dirt.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Ready with another 0-2. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Don't forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Slider running away from the catcher that time, and woo! Right by him to the backstop.
From the stretch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
The longer this at-bat goes, the more it swings into a hitter's favor.
Slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
And at least he gave him a good run for his money here in the first inning. He had to expend a lot of energy in early pitches to finally strike him out.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the resurgent first baseman Carlos Pena. Here's the first offering. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
And this is a guy you'd probably rather pitch to the corners instead of up.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And with 2 outs and a base open, they may just be working around him here.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Oh, and the crowd will boo here. They want to see him get a chance to swing the bat.
Pat Burrell would be next. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
And now he's seen 5 pitches, but he hasn't taken the bat off his shoulder.
Full count offering on its way. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center.
something out of a Marx Brothers movie. How do you get an inside-the-park home run on that?
Pat Burrell digs in at the plate. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
And this is what he needs to do a little more of. Establish that heater early in the count.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way to Burrell. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And now on 3-2, let's see if he gets a fastball here.
Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. Sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And out of here! So a solo home run for Pat Burrell, number 13 for him on the year, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, sometimes when things are going bad, everything just starts to snowball on you. Kind of like a domino effect. Your mind's still thinking about the last home run, so you lose concentration to this guy. Can't do that.
B.J. Upton will step in now. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Look at Ugla. Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing.
Oh, and we'll slow this down. A great effort right there just to get a glove on the ball, but he was left with no chance of throwing him out. So that'll go as an infield knock.
Matt Joyce will get his first cuts here. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And he's had to work hard here in this opening inning. Wonder how much that'll take out of him.
And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Here's where he likes to bust guys in with that slider. That could be coming next.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Whew, and he might have seen his life flash before his eyes there.
throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. The Rays lead it 3-0. Dan Uggla leads things off now in the top half of the second. And a fastball, very easy to lay off that one. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And he's had a pretty good look at those first 2 pitches. Be aware, 2-0.
On the way. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Boy, when you're a middle of the lineup guy and you get a good one to hit 2-0, you got to turn it loose.
And here's a pitch that Uggla's able to lay off, and he's got it to 3-1 now.
And he's milking a lot of pitches here. That's what you want out of a leadoff hitter.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. And if he keeps walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
Jorge Cantu will step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This is a guy that spent some time in Tampa Bay during the lean years, so the atmosphere's got to be different for him right now.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And Ed Coleman's known for calling that low strike. Gotta watch out for that.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
And I would imagine he was really geared for the fastball there, but he got something off speed, so he was out on his front foot a bit and took this to his pull field for an easy fly out.
Wes Helms will take his first cut to the ball game here. First pitch on the way. And this ball will be chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, reaching back for a little extra there. He doesn't have to worry about needing a double play now. He just reared back and fired that one by him.
John Baker steps in now. Now the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And with a catcher at the plate, he's saying, you better give us that strike.
Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Kapler's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Florida, still down 3-0. Gabe Kapler will start things off in the bottom of the second. To right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
This is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Kelly Shoppach will get his first opportunity now. Right down Broadway that time, strike one.
And on the mound, you just have to forget about that runner at third and just work on getting 3 outs. It's tough for any pitcher to work out of this without that run scoring.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
And this is where you need to do some situational hitting. Just a ground ball up the middle here will get this run home.
He's set, now the pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
Yeah, battling back to even. Now you got to think about that slider running away.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, look at how late he is on this one. That ball's on his back hip pocket by the time he gets the barrel through. You got to make a commitment to swing the bat a little earlier against a guy throwing in the mid-90s.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jason Bartlett. First pitch coming. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it is a run. Swing and a line drive to left. Into a slide. Did he trap it? No, he brings it in. What a play.
Yeah, he's coming on quickly here. Let's see in show motion if he makes the play. Yeah, sure enough, he got it before it touched the ground. Nicely done.
Ben Zobrist will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
Boy, where'd that miss? Rough way to start an AB on the mound.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Boy, he must have been looking off speed because that's as good a pitch as he'll see in this at-bat.
And, looked to be a strike on the monitor up here, but that's why I'm not an umpire. It's 2-1.
Boy, and if you're on the mound, you're thinking, I gotta have that one.
Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And after challenging him up with the last fastball, that's a perfect spot for the follow-up, right at the knees.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 2 now.
And you don't want this inning to go any further than this, so I think he'll probably get something to hit here.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. The Rays are out in front, 4-0. Mike Karp ready to go here as we begin the 3rd. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And this is ripped down the first base line. And Pena will take it over to the bag to record the out.
Little unlucky there. He really churns those hips and hits this thing hard, but it's right at the first baseman who has plenty of time to scamper over to the bag.
Brett Carroll will get his first shot at it here. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
And if you ask me, he looks like he belongs up here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Now here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Trying to come back inside for the punch-out on 1 and 2, but this thing just runs on him a bit too much, and it winds up being a costly mistake.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now a fastball popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And there to take it is Pena for out number 2.
Boy, it can be a fine line between success and failure in this game sometimes. If he squares up on this fastball, he's got a chance to drive it out of the park. Instead, he misses it by a fraction of an inch, and it winds up as a routine pop-out.
Chris Coghlan will stand in. Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
And that's a tough pitch to lay off bearing down like that.
Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw on to Pena is in time to get him, and the inning is over. Marlins lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Evan Longoria will stand in to get us going in the Rays half of the inning with Carlos Pena to follow. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Really starting to feel like summer here at the yard. Starting to see a few more kids out here now that school's out.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets fouled past the coaching box. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
That's a foul.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Baker is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for out number 1.
Well, as you know, after giving up runs in both the first and second innings, he could really use a good 1-2-3 here in the third. That's a good first step.
So one away now for Carlos Pena. First offering on the way. He turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit.
Not wasting any time. These guys have taken an aggressive approach early in the count, and it's paid off for them in the first few innings.
Pat Burrell will stand in again. He homered his first time around. Goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And that ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Pat Burrell. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
This is the third home run they've hit as a team here in this ballgame, and the second by this guy here. They just haven't been able to contain him or the rest of these guys.
B.J. Upton will stand in. Base hit his first time around. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Now the fastball from Vandenhurk as he gets ahead 0-1.
Boy, it certainly doesn't get any easier from here after giving up the home run.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole, and that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
And now the pitching coach is going to come and have a word with him and probably say, hey, look, it's only the third inning here. We can't have you throwing in the towel just yet. We need you out there. Let's go.
Matt Joyce will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses inside 1-0.
Maybe a little surprising he's still out there, but he's not doing himself any favors by falling behind again.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there goes Upton. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And sometimes when you've got a pitcher who's struggling, you worry more about strikes than you worry about base runners, and I think that was the situation there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Cantu is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Boy, this is the fish that got away right there. 2-0 fastball right down the pipe, and all I could do was pop this thing up. That's an at-bat that'll stick in your craw for a long time.
Gabe Kapler will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. This is taken for a ball low, I guess, but I think Old Blue might need an eye exam. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's been a high-stress inning on the mound. Now he's looking for a little help from the home plate umpire, but not finding it.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Wide of the mark, ball 3.
He's lost the zone out there a little. He might still be stewing about that first pitch being called a ball.
2 out here and a runner at second. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Doing the smart thing, taking all the way.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Carroll is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We're through 3 in St. Pete. It's the Rays 6 and the Marlins nothing. Johnny Damon will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Ooh, He almost kneecapped him there.
Here's the 1-0 now to Damon. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
And he's got a tough task here going through the 3, 4, and 5, so you hate to fall behind the first guy.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
And he is just in complete control out there.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And you got the big thunder coming next, so you don't want to lose this guy.
And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded towards Bartlett at short. Throw in the dirt, but a nice pick over there by the lefty Pena to record the out.
And he's really taking command here in the early stages. That's 7 in a row he's set down.
So one gone now for Dan Uggla. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
Ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now the pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And wow, I'm not sure, A, how you take that, and B, how it's not a strike. 3-2 now.
Boy, and you hate to give a guy like this extra strikes to work with.
Here's the full count offering. And the fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Well, it has certainly been one-way traffic around these base paths here in the first few innings. So now these guys might be saying, hey, it's our turn to get some runs on the board now.
Jorge Cantu will try it again. He flew out his first time. And oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1.
Boy, the difference between starting out 0-1 or up 1-0 is huge in a hitter's eyes. He caught a break there.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Well, he gives this one a pretty good ride, but you'll see that high bounce takes it over the wall for a ground rule double.
So it's second and third with 1 gone now. And digging in now, the third baseman, Wes Helms. In there, 0-1.
And with a 6-run lead, the infield will certainly play back here.
this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is.
Well, you can never afford to just give runs away, but they do here. And the base runner also moves up 90 feet.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Well, after striking out the first time, he's learning not to chase after that pitch.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And he can't come up with it. But a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out.
Not real pretty, but I've got it 4-3 and an RBI in my scorebook, and that's what matters. He did the job.
John Baker will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball 1.
And he'll make you bring that fastball up a bit before he takes a whack at it.
Here's the 1-0. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And the 1-1 is in the air now, out to center. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tampa Bay leads this one 6-2. Interleague baseball going on around the big leagues as we take a brief look at our out-of-town scoreboard presented by the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Kelly Shoppett will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, with all the runs we've seen so far, it is hard to believe it's still only the bottom of the 4th.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball, 1-1.
And that four-seamer had some burst at the end.
And that misses, 2-1.
He's keeping the fastball low at least. That's all right.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one, 2-2.
And now you got to get inside a pitcher's head. What's he going to come with on 2-2?
In the air to straightaway center field. Therefore, it is Damon as he takes it for out number 1.
And once he gets out of this game, he's going to have to erase this start from the old memory banks. Everyone's allowed a clunker here and there, but he's going to need to put this one behind him, and fast.
One away in the inning for the shortstop, Jason Bartlett. Hit hard to the left side. And this will wind up a base hit for Bartlett. And now this will rattle up against the fence. The tag, and he is called out trying for 2. Bad decision.
Well, he must have seen something out there that I didn't really see. Because he thought he could get all the way up to second, and that turned out to be a bad decision.
Ben Zobrist will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And he gets ahead 0-1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, it really makes a difference when you can get that off-speed pitch over.
Now a fair ball chopped up the line to first. And Cantu will take this one to the bag by himself, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rays 6 and the Marlins 2. Mike Harp will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Lays off 1-0.
And these guys would love to see the bottom of the order get some offense going.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And I'd be surprised if this is anything besides a fastball down the middle. They want this guy to swing the bat.
The 2-0. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Missed opportunity there. He got himself into a great fastball count at 2-0, and he gets his fastball, yet all he can do is hit an easy grounder to short.
Brett Carroll will try it again, a bit sore this time. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1.
That's a good pitch, just a get-me-over breaking ball. Guys are not ready to hit that pitch. He's back on his heels.
And a fastball that misses badly there. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this is at least close to the inside corner, but it's ruled a ball. 2-1.
Boy, pretty close right there. That's a strike in my book.
Swing and a line drive to center field. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
And he can only shake his head after that one. He thought he had a knock there. Hang with him.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That's foul.
he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Yeah, just wanted to show him fastball in 0-2. This next pitch will probably be something different.
Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball that stays straight, but I think he just missed it as this is hit in the air to fairly deep center field. Upton will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. Florida down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Burke Badenhop is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Evan Longoria will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is low, ball 1.
Still without a hit so far, so he'll need to get one soon if he wants to get his streak to 10 games.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
That's the ball.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Now let's see if he drops that changeup on him again for out number 1.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And he's just starting to dig his own hole at the plate right now. That's the second time he's struck out in the ballgame, and you can see on swing track he needs to be more selective up there.
Carlos Pena will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
And you can tell they're thinking, do not let him extend his arms. Keep pitching him tight.
2-1. One out, nobody on. Now a swing, and this is popped straight up, and this could be a tough play. Baker will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's made it through 2/3 of these 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Let's see if he can set them down in order.
So 2 gone in the inning now for Pat Burrell. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Matt trying to work the fastball in on the label. That was a good pitch.
changed up on him as this is grounded to second. There to take it is Ugla. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays lead it 6-2. Chris Coghlan will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
In trailing by 4 runs here in the 6th, you really need to pick up the pace offensively.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
And this part of the order needs to really step things up.
And he swings on the 2-0 and sends a fly ball into straightaway left. Kapler is in his tracks now, 1 gone. Leadoff man retired now for Johnny Damon. Fastball probably could have gone either way, but ruled a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is the part of the order that he's really got to worry about.
Lined into left center. And Damon's aboard. He's got himself a base hit.
So they're finally able to get another base runner here. As with 1 out, that breaks a string of 6 straight he'd retired.
Dan Ugla will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And even though he's spinning a gem, he's still going to need to avoid that home run ball, so location is still going to be important.
Damon leads. Here's the pitch. Hit hard but foul. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
And as he's walking away, I think he's saying, "Don't you know who I am? You can't call that on me." But he does, and he can, and he did.
Jorge Cantu will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
And remember that he's already extended his hitting streak with a double earlier in the ball game.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Foul ball.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
And this is a good time in the ball game to be selective. Go ahead and run that pitch count up a bit.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Let's take a look where this pitch is. Yep, it's middle away, and this is a location he's had a lot of success with and does it again here.
Wes Helms will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Some action in the Tampa bullpen as the right-hander Dan Wheeler is up and throwing now. Strikes him out with a changeup for a strike.
And a first pitch changeup there. That pitch has been money for him so far.
He's ready now. The pitch out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And the book on this guy is to get the ball up into the outer part of the plate, but I think he knows where this pitch is heading, and he puts a good swing on it.
John Baker will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, it looks like they're going to give him one more chance to get out of the inning.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
And the deal is this: if he lets a runner on, he's probably out of the ball game.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Up to 88 pitches now, but it looks like he's still got plenty in the tank.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He's set, now the pitch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Rays are out in front, 6-3. So a new pitcher will come on now as we see the right-hander Jose Veras take over. B.J. Upton will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this ball is popped up right back behind home plate. Baker is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone.
Well, for as hot as their bats were in the opening part of the game, they have been all but neutralized here in the middle innings. Good job to get the leadoff man here in the 6th.
Matt Joyce will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Yeah, and fellas, you can see him trying to stretch things out down there, and I think he might have perhaps landed a little funny on that last pitch and maybe tweaked something. Corey Wade will be summoned now to take over following the injury. Swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And he takes a called strike 2.
And this is their 4th pitcher of the afternoon, so there's not much left after this.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Helms is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Well, coming into this game, his ERA was in the stratosphere, so every out he records will help him get that thing back down to earth.
Gabe Kapler will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Nah, you don't want that one. Let him bring you something straighter.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. And a close pitch there on 3-2, but no dice, says Ed Coleman behind the plate. It's ball 4.
Tries to bust the fastball in his hands that time on 3-2, and that was a good pitch. It locked him up, but it winds up being ball 4 anyway.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in is the catcher, Kelly Shoppick. First pitch coming. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Fouled straight back. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And now's where I think you have to sit changeup and react fastball.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 6-3. Mike Karp will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Action stirring in the Tampa bullpen as the left-hander J.P. Howell begins to get loose. And there's ball 1.
And now you just got to worry about getting on base. That tying run's still in the hole.
And the pitch. 1-2 now.
And he's given them 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A shot here from above showing, well, let's call it an empty seat or two. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler with the call here in this one. Brett Carroll will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Over to Pena, and that's out number 2.
Good fastball there on the outside part of the plate. He got him to reach for it, and all he could do was send an easy grounder to second.
Hanley Ramirez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
And, oh, that looked on the outside corner to me, but I'm only a broadcaster. It's 2-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
And now I wouldn't put this thing anywhere close.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've got a 3-run lead here, so it's not imminent danger yet, but boy, you really need to be able to throw strikes here. When you start walking guys this late in the game, it is never a good sign.
Chris Coghlan will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. High throw. It's over the head of Pena.
I think he was trying to get a little too cute over there. Might have got his cleat stuck or something, because that never had a chance.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Shopik is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The Rays lead it 6-3. Cesar Jimenez will come in and pitch now.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 38.
Jason Bartlett will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And this is the 5th pitcher they've used in the ball game, so that bullpen's getting awfully lonely down there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
And they're very wisely keeping everything down here.
And now a pitch on the way. Misses, ball 2.
And that's a good time to throw that spinner. Make him fish for something.
To fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Sign of a good leadoff hitter here, really working that count.
And he struck him out.
Well, you've got one job to do on the mound right now. Do not let this deficit get any wider than 3. So that's a good job to set down that leadoff man right there.
Ben Zobrist will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. 4-1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Good job of locking on location as he finds the zone with that one.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Trying to work him down the zone. That's just where you need to keep that fastball.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
And let's check this out in show motion. He didn't like this call. Does he have a case? It looks like he probably does, but with 2 strikes, that's way too close to take.
So 2 away now for the slugger Evan Longoria. Down the line, but this will kick foul. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Johnny Damon will lead off when we return. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. And the new pitcher set to come on now as they turn things over to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell. Johnny Damon will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that's in there, base hit. And now that one will hop over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, he gives this one a pretty good ride, but you'll see that high bounce takes it over the wall for a ground rule double.
Dan Uggla will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1.
And this is the time of the game where this part of the lineup really needs to come through.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Upton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he's safe. There's our line score for the ball game thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay on top and trying to hold on. Jorge Cantu will need to get on base here as that possible tying run still in the on-deck circle. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Foul ball.
Looked like he lost the handle on a breaking pitch, 1-1.
And even though a fly ball will get you a run, you have to think base hit here with a deficit what it is.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
And you've got an open base here, but it would put the tying run on base.
Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run shot for Jorge Cantu. Home run number 9 on the year, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Yeah, and he may have gone to the well one too many times there, and it's going to wind up costing him. Once you give a hitter an idea for the speed and delivery of that thing, he'll learn how to handle it, and I think he handled it about as well as he could there.
New pitcher coming on, and it's going to be the right-hander Dan Wheeler that takes over. Wes Helms will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And a diving try at third, but it's past him, a fair ball. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, they summoned the righty out of the bullpen to get a favorable matchup, but this time it backfires on him.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. John Baker will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one.
And this game would be tied with just a single, so that needs to be your focus at the plate.
In there, 1-1.
Well, if he needed to pick a time to come up with his first hit of the series, this would be as good as any.
And this will be fouled away. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Boy, and when you're trailing in the 8th inning, I think you need to let that one hit you.
Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
All right, a big strikeout there. That keeps the tying run out at second with 2 away now.
Mike Karp will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
And this is a big opportunity here for a young player to prove himself to his new ball club.
And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
And you know he's thinking this would be a good time for my first hit of the ball game.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
And if he were to reach, I wonder if we'd see the closer here in the 8th inning.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Well, you don't want to aim it, but sometimes you have to.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Oh, they are rocking the Trop now.
And a close pitch there on 3-2, but no dice, says Ed Coleman behind the plate. It's ball 4.
Boy, he's really digging himself in the hole right here. The last thing you want to do is put the possible go-ahead run on base without even making him swing the bat.
Brett Carroll will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
And Joe Maddon's got to be sweating bullets in that Rays dugout.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
And these guys better hope his location clears itself up pretty soon.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
And it's imperative that you get a good jump out there at second right now, and first for that matter.
Here it comes, 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Well, 2 runs are already in here in the inning, so walking more guys is not going to get him out of this inning any sooner.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. Him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
And here's the man of the hour right here. This is definitely the guy you want up in this spot.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Rays 6 and the Marlins 5. Emilio Bonifacio is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Carlos Pena will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And, looked good on the monitor, but it's 2-0.
Boy, that looked pretty good. You hate to give this guy extra strikes to work with.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
And right now, he's not throwing anything but the old number 1 coming right at him.
And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now.
Boy, what better way to spend a Sunday afternoon than at the old ballpark?
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And a look ahead at what's due up in the top of inning number 9. They're set up nicely as they'll have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters needing just a run to tie. Pat Burrell will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And a dive by Ugla, but it's by him for a base hit.
1-out base hit right there, and in a 1-run ball game in the 8th, you know they'd love to be able to plate another run or two.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in, the speedy center fielder B.J. Upton. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, and they would love a double play ball right here.
Runners on first with 1 down. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Foul ball.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Oh, you got to lean into that, not away.
And a swing and the ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
That's a foul ball.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Let's see now if they're going to want to think about putting something on here.
Full count pitch on its way. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. And a close pitch there on 3-2, but no dice, says Ed Coleman behind the plate. It's ball 4.
Well, and this is the old saying, when in doubt, talk it out, as they'll gather the entire infield here to make sure they've got the correct play set up.
Matt Joyce will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Boy, and this is a critical part of the game now. He really needs to get a key out here.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
And the one piece of good news here, this guy's a double play waiting to happen.
Has a look, now the pitch. Shooting for the outside corner, but he missed it 1-2.
And he's working hard from the neck up right now.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Second time he's gone down on strikes in the ball game, and 4th time already in the series. Yikes!
Gabe Kapler will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Low for ball 1.
And this is one of the few guys in the lineup that has not struck out so far.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit.
And this is getting to be dangerous territory now. The bases are loaded here in the 8th inning, and one more base hit here, and that could be the one that breaks the camel's back.
Brian Sanchez will come on looking to get the final out of the inning. Kelly Shoppik can break this one wide open now if he can find a gap here with the bases loaded. And that misses inside 1-0.
And I've got a feeling we're going to look back at this as being the key at bat in the game.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. 2 runs are in. The relay, and he is in there as he clears the bases with a triple.
Well, that takes a close ball game and pretty much breaks it wide open. He's able to clear the bases with that triple, so now all of a sudden, that 1-run lead becomes a 4-run lead.
Jason Bartlett will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Carroll is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 9 and the Marlins 5. Chris Coghlan will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. And some fireworks, perhaps, to kick off the ninth, as that one just about got him.
And here in the ninth, it's going to take all hands on deck if these guys want to make a game of it.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, here's where that old phrase, a walk is as good as a hit, really applies. Just get on somehow.
Swings right over the top of that one, 2-1.
And these guys are heading straight to the airport after the game, so they'll probably be a really quiet bunch.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
You can afford to be careful here with a 4-run lead, but you really don't want to be walking people at this stage.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Joyce is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Johnny Damon will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
He's got to find a way to get on any way he can.
Here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, good crossfire action on the fastball there.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And see you later. That one is gone. So a solo home run for Johnny Damon. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Well, you might file this under too little too late, but this home run's going to cut into that lead just a bit. This one might not be over yet.
Rafael Soriano is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Dan Ugla will stand here's the first pitch. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as Uggla falls behind here quickly, 0-2.
And as a manager, this is how you want your guy to come out of the bullpen.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And a lot of times, this is where he likes to elevate that fastball and try to get guys to chase.
Now a slider's hit on the ground towards second. There to play it is Zobrist on to first, and Uggla's retired here for the second out.
1 out away from wrapping this one up now. I think this one's all over but the shout.
Jorge Cantu will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. A 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. And that's in there for strike one.
And he's looking to save game number 30 on the season if he can finish this off.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and one pitch home to Cantu. And a foul ball straight back. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Now a swing and a high chopper down the third baseline. Up with it is Longoria. And the throw on to Pena will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, this might not have been one for the ages, but it was still a good competitive game here, folks. That's all you can really ask for.
Very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, a couple of home runs in the ball game is pretty special. You could tell he was really dialed in up there, and he had a whale of a game.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave and Rex, I'm Matt. As always, this has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, surf on over to MLB10theshow.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 9-6. Highlights are ahead as we say so long from Tampa.